right, now we're gonna go ahead and do it. Get ready to go live, boys and girls.
I already clicked live.
I know. Shh. Quiet on the set.
Quiet on the set.
Quiet on the set.
Keep rolling.
Excuse me. Excuse me. You're listening to WRFB, Radio Free Britannia. Ain't no other freaking better place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch with no other than the dynamic duo of Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to.
That's right. Bringing you our own brand of news right here inside Shroud the Avatar 5 days a week for your viewing and listening pleasure. Wow, spiffy. That's pretty cool.
Interesting.
Yeah. A little loud over there. As I like getting the background music in.
What was that light that just flashed across my screen?
The one that just came shooting towards you that seemed to come from the bank? I don't know. I've seen a few of those over the last day or so. Interesting to see. I don't know what the heck's going on with it, but it's got to be one of them visuals gone bad. You know how that is.
It's a bug.
That's right.
Yeah.
Welcome to today's show, boys and girls. It's Hump Day. Out there in the world, it is Wednesday, May 9th, 2018. How's everybody doing today? How's everybody
bonus
enjoying?
Experience is going away tomorrow.
That's right.
Until it comes back.
Until it makes its reappearance.
Yeah. It will be back. It will be back.
Now, I gotta say, is one of the things, if those of you who've been around a while, remember that back in the early days, everything used to be 4 times experience. And the players got very, very, very used to that.
Oh,
Yeah, and then when we got cut back to 2 times experience, man, everybody went wild because they were like, well, shit, if this is 2 times experience, what's 1 time experience gonna be like? And of course we found that out, and I think this has also got to do again with an overall balancing pass, I'm guessing. As they're doing the stress testing, as they're doing this, they're getting to see how people are doing what and whether just should be balanced or tweaked a little bit more, what have you. But that's just
remember, the original plan was for them to take approximately a character approximately a year to GM a skill. That was the original plan.
Out the door.
Yeah,
I need some pencils like Letterman, throw them off. I need a little cityscape.
That was blown out the door like early on, especially with a few of those leveling exploits that people did take advantage of early on, or as they're really done working as intended exploits.
Econdas, okay. I am old, okay? I'm past the half-century mark, so piss off.
I'm getting there.
Now, not as old as Led Zepp, though, so not too bad. Yeah, and I'm not too.
We had to walk to school uphill both ways.
That's right, uphill both
if you're
ways.
Walking to school, I mean, how is it both ways? I mean, yeah.
Oh, didn't you know? Uphill both ways in the snow, nonetheless. Barefoot.
Right, in the snow.
Barefoot.
Barefoot, naked. Yeah.
Middle of the night.
Naked? You were naked? My body was shaved. No.
Oh, your body was shaved? Yeah.
Yeah, how do you one up naked, you know?
Hey,
Anyway, is all sorts of interesting things happening out there today. Is no new updates from Chris. We do have stand-up. We do have questions.
There was
questions.
also a brand new NVIDIA driver that came out this morning.
There's
so
a new driver.
I'm testing it. Econdis is testing it. A few other people are probably going to be using it to see what ends up happening. I'm sorry.
I'll patch after the show.
Yeah, I wasn't about to do that.
I'm
I
sorry.
wasn't.
Not Econdis. Cafian is testing it.
Cafian.
Yeah.
Now, I know we got another new toy today, and I'm going to give Jack a minute or two.
Well, you got a new toy. I
That's
didn't
right.
get it.
So I'm going to give Jack a minute or two to whine about and put in a complaint to the complaints department as to why he did not get his streamer's camera along with the other streamers.
I will probably not get one just for the same reason that I'm not on the stream calendar.
Well, yeah.
It's like,
weren't you just at the office on Friday?
I know, but
so didn't
like,
you pull Beric aside and go, dude? I mean, you go to the freaking office
busy.
every month, for crying out loud. Tell the man straight up, put me on the list. What's the problem?
Recognize, motherfucker. Recognize.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, tell him you're going to make his picture this small in the streams, and nobody's ever going to get to see him ever again. That's all.
Yeah.
But yes, for those of you guys and gals in the Streamers
Old
program, Beric is mailing out the Streamers Old Time Camera, so you'll be able to tell your streamer friends.
I've got a great way that I can get one. Oh wait, what the hell? Oh,
Wayne
hold on.
Klotz, action news reporter on the scene. How you doing?
I've got one now.
Oh yeah.
Doing all right. You guys keep going, do your thing. Let me know.
Yep. So, yep. I found a way that I can get mine.
Oh, fuck you. You better get back here and release that because you just took my fucking permissions away. Get over here. You know.
I did?
Yes. Anytime you pick something up and take the permission.
Okay, there you go. You should have permissions to take it back. There.
You know, half the set you've moved around and locked down on me, but you can keep the furniture.
Hey.
You can keep the furniture in the divorce. Don't worry about it. It's all used and sticky from Led Zepp anyway.
Well, have you heard from Led Zepp lately? I
haven't.
But yeah, I hope he's doing well.
I see Wayne here. Wayne, what's going on out there in the world? What are you doing? Wayne Klotz, action news reporter.
Well, we have something pretty hot on the press here. Are you sure you're ready for me to go into this?
I'm guessing we're about as ready as we're ever going to be here on NBNN.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Wayne Klotz, action news reporter here at NBNN with a special report, ladies and gentlemen. This is news, and this is actual news that crosses between both gaming and real life. Ladies and gentlemen, hold on to your seats. I, Wayne Klotz, have got something for you guys today that is of importance. But let me start at the beginning. This isn't about Shroud of the Avatar specifically, but I do want to bring this up because it is gaming related.
Indeed.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, hold on to this. So last month, around the 24th or so. Go ahead.
I was making a bad joke.
All right. So last month, around the 24th or so, there was mysteriously this statement put out by Daybreak Games. These are the people that Daybreak is a company that was formerly known as Sony Online Entertainment, the makers of EverQuest, EverQuest 2, PlanetSide 2, and so forth. Sony had decided, a while back to go ahead and sell off Sony Online Entertainment and all of its pieces, and they sold it to a company. And as was reported several years ago, and that company's name is Columbus Nova. Now, last month, Daybreak put out a statement saying that, in fact, they had not originally been purchased by Columbus Nova, but were purchased by a man named Jacob Epstein, which was a person through his wholly owned LLC, Inception Acquisitions. Jacob Epstein, however, is also has
Let me
ownership.
interject real quick. Isn't this? He was also the on the board for that other company, and this is dealing with the Russian sanctions indirectly.
And well, bear with me. Don't kill my thing here.
Breaking news here.
This is pretty interesting. So Jake Epstein, it was actually not only owned his business,
espionage.
which was Inception Acquisitions that he owns. He also owns the company known as I believe it's Helix or Harmonix, which is currently owns Guitar Hero, and he sat on as a partial owner, a senior partner and partial owner of Columbus Nova.
Wasn't he also one of the sweat hogs from Welcome Back, Kotter?
So Columbus Nova, Columbus Nova, that part of them trying to break this apart is because there's a Russian oligarch that is currently being investigated by Mueller, and this Russian oligarch is named. Sorry, I'm a little nervous here. I'm actually doing this. Is named Victor Vekselberg.
Yeah.
Vekselberg. That's right, Victor Vekselberg. Now, Victor Vekselberg actually owns a company called the Renova Group, and the Renova and what Columbus Nova did have on their website, but has recently changed, is that they are the American branch of Renova, and so now Columbus Nova, having all these ties and obviously to Renova Group, which is owned by Victor Vekselberg, becomes a very important matter. So all of this went into the Department of the U.S. Treasury is targeting several Russian oligarchs, and Victor Vekselberg is one of those, and froze their assets for destabilizing activities. Okay, so this is all linked to that.
Games.
Right? So this is nothing to do with specifically about video game and that point. But I just stick a pin in that for a minute because we're going to come back to that. So last night, NBC and the New York Times both broke news with some interesting information. And that is that let's go back from the Robert Mueller investigation, and let's take a look at what was going on with the Stormy Daniels situation. You're not going to believe this.
I'm waiting for it. So let's go ahead.
I'm sorry. So Michael Cohen, right? He's the attorney for Donald Trump. Created a company called Essential Consultants LLC, and he created this to help pay off the $130,000 to Stormy Daniels.
Everybody knows that.
Michael Cohen had said that he had to take out a home equity loan to scrounge up the money to pay off Stormy Daniels. When in turn he had created this Essential Consultants LLC business that was nothing more than a holding business. There's nobody that works at Essential Consultants LLC. It's just a business company that he created that he owns. Now, somehow, so Essential Consultants did in fact pay out Stormy Daniels $130,000, and also paid Michael Cohen himself over $1 million. Now, where did this money come from? Where did this money come into the business? That is just Michael Cohen. Well,
and don't forget, Michael Cohen only has 3 clients.
Yes. So
only 3.
Come to find out, it had received, interestingly, $150,000 from Korea Aerospace Industries. It had received, and you may have heard of this company before, it received $200,000 from a tiny little company called AT&T.
Little company.
Yeah. Yep. It received several payments totaling up to about $400,000 from Novartis, a global pharmaceutical company. And then the last piece is the really, really interesting one that has got people's attention, which is it received $500,000 from Columbus Nova, that same company that originally bought Daybreak Games, that helped pay off, that was a branch of Renova Group that was tied to the Russian oligarch. So, Daybreak is also, in their announcement, had laid off about another massive amount of people over at their company. EverQuest 2, H1Z1, PlanetSide, it's all beginning to sink, everybody. It's been sinking for a long time, but this is no longer small little holes. This is the cannonball has busted through the side. What we have is that Columbus Nova is notably a company that actually buys other companies, breaks them apart, and resells off their assets. When they brought Daybreak, Daybreak has continued to deliver had delivered the money into Corpus Nova. Now that Daybreak says that Jake Epstein actually bought the company while he was at Corpus Nova, and they're trying to separate it, they're trying to save face. But he did not even leave Corpus Nova until last year. And by last summer, though, however, they had already paid, Michael Cohen had already accumulated that $1 million by the summer of 2017. So, what we have is that whenever you look at this, is that Daybreak Games, potentially any of its profits that it was making, and with their current layoffs, we have a situation where the money that was there and that went up to its parent company, and in fact, and before this Jake Epstein announcement, would have gone into Columbus Nova. And Columbus Nova, in turn, was paying Michael Cohen for we don't know what. Right? To potentially represent them in the future, which of course was connected to the Renova Group, which in turn is connected to the Russian oligarch. So, ladies and gentlemen, we now have a situation where Daybreak, the players of those video games, if you were still an EverQuest player or an EverQuest fan, you may have actually helped be supporting all of these activities that were going on that can be tracked all the way back up to the Russian oligarch, as well as helping pay off Stormy Daniels. Thank you, gamers.
So, It's not Russian collusion, it's all the gamers' fault. It all goes back to the gamers playing video games where all this money, is not
unbelievable.
Not for nothing. It's a great tie-in, but
so Laz now has if you had played EverQuest back in the day, just think you could have indirectly actually given money to Stormy Daniels.
Copy in a sleeve down here.
I tested the thing.
Well, I always wanted to pay her for sex, right?
So when do I get my sample run at her since I paid for it?
That's right. So it's all tied together. So of course I'm guessing that regardless of how, after 3 years they announced, oh no, we're not actually owned by Columbus Nova. Oh no. Jake Epstein actually owns us. It's all a big fucking cover to break themselves, because you are not legally allowed in the U.S. to have any business dealings that go back to the Russian oligarch, Vexelberg. So I do imagine that Daybreak, if it has stock, that stocks and people investing into Daybreak Games may actually decline rapidly with the break of this news last night about not only its connection to the Russian oligarch that's going on by the U.S. Treasury Department and by Robert Mueller, but as well now also the Stormy Daniels case being tied into this as well. That is some breaking news that I bet you didn't expect today, everybody, but I pieced it together, and it's absolutely amazing. This has been Wayne Klotz, Action News Reporter, with this special news report. You have a good day.
Oh, it's all the gamers' fault. I'll tell you what. See, even we here at NBNN can play the Kevin Bacon game. What's that, Smith?
if you didn't know that, like a couple of weeks ago, they also laid off a bunch of staff at H1Z1.
Over at Daybreak, they released a whole bunch of people. All of this is starting to, because their company is like going to go, at this point, it's going to go under if they're not very careful.
Yeah, it's
just because of connections and ties and tarnishment.
Well, when the cash flow gets stymied, that puts a big kibosh on a lot of things. And regardless, again, they'll figure it all out. Then they're going to find out that well, they're in for a big surprise. That's all I'm going to say.
So enjoy being in Shroud of the Avatar, people. That's all I'm saying.
Being in Brooklyn, all I got to say is the Russians own Brighton Beach, Brooklyn, and they're big real estate moguls. They have a lot of money in the New York area. So, Trump, Cohen, Russians, these guys were probably in real estate for many years to begin with. But that's another theory and another story. But
it does leave a bad taste in your mouth, though, doesn't it? The fact that it is, I mean, it's pretty directly connected in the sense of, like, Daybreak is a piece of Columbus Nova, or was, until they decided not to call it, even though it was.
A popular, company who's got some of the hottest games out there, that at least were out there. You see where it all ties in.
I mean, people over in Shroud who didn't come from Ultima may have come from EverQuest. I know that there's quite a few EQ people over here as well. So I thought that was relevant to the community, and I thought that you guys might want to know. And the fact that it's all tied to all this other crap, I felt was breaking news. And thank you, NBC and New York Times, for breaking this information last night.
Absolutely. Anyway, thank you for that informational story there. Jack, what else we got in today's news?
Well, I mean,
a lot of nothing.
Can you top
a
that?
whole lot of nothing. But yeah.
I don't know.
Can I talk that? There is a video for the Path of the Anti-Virtue with Nefario that was posted on the front page.
Posted on the front page.
Yeah, it's I forgot who created it. But yeah, that's there. It's 47 seconds.
Double XP.
Load it up.
Next 2 days.
What was that?
Load it up.
What I miss?
The Path of Anti-Virtue with Nefario. I'm waiting for Les. You got it?
NC-17.
Okay, I'm hitting play.
Yep.
I sense fear. Have you come to surrender to the dire prophecy? You will all cower under my glare, hands raised over your heads and weeping like the dastards you are. I have sent countless heroes crawling back into the dirt. So where is your courage now? How are your precious virtues going to help you when I cut you in half?
Okay.
Will your precious virtue save you? It would be great if the characters in game actually had voices. That would be a great thing. But I mean, with that staff of 30, I don't see how it would have been feasible. And but yes, I think that they need some voice acting.
Well, I know that there's been some narration or something put in. I haven't been down to Chili Beans. We should take a trip down there tonight, tomorrow, something like that. See what they've done different.
You know what? Master Valo wants to help Nefario. I agree with you there, Master Valo. I mean, I think we need a better path to the evil side. I mean, the darkness. And don't forget the Darkness's song, A Thing Called Love, because it's beautiful. I love that song. It's so cheesy, you have to love it.
Yeah, Ready Player One is...
Well, Econdis is saying that the voiceover for the Oracle and the Isle of Storms are you referring to Cat's new version of it or the old version of it? Because I do know that the Sound Gal Cat was working on a newer version for that.
Yeah, gonna take. Sounds cheesy.
Yeah, the Energy Vortex says that we need NPCs that talk like Marguerite.
I tell you, Marguerite would make some excellent. You know what? We should have Marguerite as the voice of
narrate everything.
Some of the lovers down in Adoris. I think she would make a perfect female character for down there.
That would be fun.
Well, anything's better than the ones they got down there now. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
that's right.
You mean Adoris, the low-budget porn capital of the world?
Hey, man.
Just because it's all my fault.
They are moaning a little bit, but it's all good. It's all good.
Botox, how you doing out there today? Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's what the night shift folks look like.
Yeah, that's
right.
right.
The guy from the original video from Ultima to come do it.
Yeah, you don't want to get anybody from Daybreak. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Hey, don't forget, Portalarium is hiring a web developer, so if you worked at Daybreak, you can always make that transition.
That's right. Anybody looking to make a quick transition?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Let's see. So we do have stand-up corner for everybody. Don't forget, stand-up corner is where the devs say, hey, I worked on this yesterday. I'm working on this today. Something eventually gets posted to the interwebs, and we get to interpret it.
Page
and
62.
That's right.
Oh, baby, please.
Make it to page 8. Zeke, I don't think anybody wants to hear your voiceover for the...
You got what I need.
You say he's just a friend. You say he's just a friend.
You
got what I need.
New sound clip on the board, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, that's right. Morning, Zeke.
How are you?
Good morning.
Did you finally crawl out of bed?
I gotta tell you, I got in there last night and I had a real restful sleep.
Yeah.
Real restful.
Then he woke up and found 2 beers in his bed. It's amazing.
Yeah. Okay, so over in the art department, Bob the Builder.
Death Bunny Bob.
Working on the player row homes. Econda says that Zeke should do the voiceover for the old prospector and maybe some fishmongers and farmers.
We got to thank Zeke.
I think that's appropriate.
You got to thank Zeke for that old prospector dance.
Oh, yeah.
He been
absolutely.
He been what's the
lobbying
for that one for ages. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, baby, you.
Damon working on the evil eye emote. Don't forget that's going to be the Illuminati
evil
symbol. I don't know how that's the evil eye, but it is the Illuminati symbol.
Now, see, Zeke would be even better if you can get Shade on the mic there with you and do that duet style. That would be classic.
Yeah, another day, guys. She's still in bed.
I bet.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to go down to Zeke's house eventually soon, and then we'll just record up a bunch of shit. How about that? Arkansas, down here in Arkansas, it's crazy. Arkansas, you got it.
Bring the Triple X jug when you come.
Yes, sir, will do. You got a spitting platoon set up?
You bet you, and a banjo and a bunch of toothless folks are living real close.
That's what I like, the toothless. We call her Gummy. She's really good at some things.
You're doing something there.
I love that girl with all my heart.
Where is that image of Richard Garriott doing the Illuminati symbol in Times Square?
I don't know. But that's what it is, folks.
Yeah, I've seen it before.
We'll have to see if we can fish it up so we can show everybody.
Yeah, while y'all were doing that, and I wasn't reading the stand-up, I figured I'd go ahead and bring it up, but I can't find that picture right now.
Hi, everybody! Hi, Dr. Nick!
Hi, Drake here.
Hi, Draker. How's it going? Okay, but moving right along, we do also have Cat working on some door sound effects and the chest sound effects, the opening and closing of things. Then after that, we
T-shirts to look at the chest, and it's like a boinky, boinky, boinky.
Boink, boink, boink.
Boingy,
Yeah.
boingy, boing.
My milkshake brings all the boys.
Next, you'll end up with the sound effect for pitching a tent. The Ugly Fist working on Sketchfab and screenshots. The Almighty Gix Vargach trying to do some Douse animations and the Evil Eye emote and the Reaper baby.
The baby
Don't forget that
Reaper.
the baby Reaper. Not
I am
Groot.
Groot.
You will be able to get from the Airy Fund.
You'll be able
during-
to name him Groot if you want to. Don't worry
That's right.
about it.
Yeah.
Or as Thor
Reed.
calls him, Tree.
Yeah. Reed is working on some basement hatches. Scotty's working on those physical goods.
Yeehaw.
Thank you, Waldo. Woo!
Waldo.
Woohoo! Yay! Then after that, we do have Scotty.
Scotty Jones.
Scotty, he's working on physical goods.
Let's get physical.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
let's
trying to find something. I need to go to my Twitch page.
You're going to
over-
be just obsessed with finding that picture the rest of the show now, aren't you?
I don't know what you're talking about. It's out there. Someone's bound to find it. Over in design, Beezus is
The
working on the
Beezinator.
companion gear and telethon gear. Then we do have Seawolf working on the Shaminian Hills and map review.
I got nothing.
got
Aluminium
nothing.
Hills.
Shaminian.
Shaminian. Yeah.
It
Shamino.
may or may not
Shamino.
involve Shamino and his hills.
Remember, you've got Shaminium Hills and then you got Shamaximum Hills.
Shaminum.
These are just the
That's it.
Shaminium Hills.
Wokachana Nabovich.
Shaminian. Not minimum. Minion.
Yes.
You're killing me.
I
We
know.
got
You're
lots of
killing
stuff
me,
there.
Smalls. You're killing me.
Then we do have Damien not being a nice guy as he
Damien.
works on quests and loot.
Put the dog down, Damien.
Yeah. Then Dan the man.
They in the membrane.
He's working on the pots
Smoking.
and
the
curl
pot.
polish. He's working on the pots, man.
I
I
gotta
don't know
go
what he's
see
doing.
that guy, man.
Well, he is the man. So
He's standing on the corner over in Krull, I hear.
yeah, as he's polishing that, and then
As
after
he's
that,
polishing
we
it.
also have the map review as well.
Remember, pots are completely legal in Novia.
That's right.
Well, I mean,
Not to
you
mention
do have-
California, Nevada, and a couple other states.
And we also have some map review. Sanyo working on those quests in the map review.
Yay.
Then Lum the Mad is working on the companion armor dialogue in backer NPCs.
Really,
Sorceress-
your armor's gonna talk.
Absolutely, that or it's going to be this is how you get the armor.
Your trusty companion. You wear it
We'll talk-
wherever you go.
Yeah. Then after that, Sorcerer Steve working on the West End and the map review. Over in tech, Dr. Bob
Little Bobby Thompson.
working on some bugs
Bug.
and music techs. Music tech.
Tech. Yeah,
Tech.
because you need a rocket scientist
Techno music.
to work on the music.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
you're stepping on Omen Crow's gig there now, pal.
Oh my.
Eric's working on bugs.
Bug.
Hey, I'm just glad Omen Crow got his internet connection back.
Yes.
How dare that person go out and kill his internet connection?
So
but
you
yeah.
get when you hire $10 tech supporties reading out of a script in a database. That's what happens to the world.
I'm sorry, did you? Yeah, well,
You
he
blow
identified
up
the
a
problem.
$300 modem every time you
Yeah.
try and fuck with
Someone bricked it for him. Eric's working on bugs.
Bug.
JY is working on the code review and interactables and bugs.
Bug.
KY. I mean JY.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the
Stop
two.
with code
He
review.
wants a little KY with his JY, is what he's trying to say.
Oh, baby, you! That's what I need!
Say he's just a friend.
Wizard smoke.
Yeah, hold on. We got the real thing here now.
I'm waiting on you.
I'm there. Don't worry about it.
Working on the code cleanup and inventory updates. The Deathbringer, one and only, working on Unity updates and bugs.
Bug.
The Burning Toad, working on scratching the itch. That's known as patches and builds and Unity updates. Don't forget, internally, they are trying to update to the latest Unity version, which is 2018 patch number 735, 19, 12, whatever it is.
Hike!
Hike, yes. And from there, expect some weird, lovely introduction of new bugs.
Bug.
Over in Studio Services, Andrea, working on the QA forums.
Keeping busy.
Barrick is working on community and Dragon events and partner meetings and credit conversion and form moderation.
And delivering cameras to some people, but not others.
Yeah, I don't know why. It's not like I don't stream the game every single day.
Not like you don't go help them do their live stream.
Econdis has a song request. He wants a "I've Got You, Babe." But at the same time, while you're doing that, you have to wear the appropriate outfit.
Oh, dressing up like Cher. Oh.
Yeah. The Attenwood is working on sanity testing and credit conversion testing and bug reproductions and support tickets and prize coupons.
Prize coupons. Coupons? Yeah. You gotta get coupons now? Jeez.
Yeah. Chaos is working on credit conversion and customer service. Seraphina is working on customer service and meetings.
Meeting?
I'm wondering why we don't have any Groupons yet.
Well, you would have to find a group first. Yeah. Over in Useless Overhead, the Dippy Bird.
The bird.
He's working on leads meetings and performance profiling and imposter systems.
Ooh. We're going to get to put on disguise kits as it may be? Is that what it is?
You know what? I missed that from UO where you could actually cast incognito.
Absolutely.
It would make you look like an NPC.
And
I loved that.
Or just somebody totally different for a little while. Yeah. Now,
it's like, we need that for the forums so you can be an imposter poster.
As I recall, though, that it didn't do the same one every time. Is that correct? So every time you cast it,
every single time you cast it, it was a completely different, different thing. So
perfect for a thief.
Oh yeah, it's like you really need to flesh out those systems. I mean, and I hope they do because you know what? Not everyone is virtuous. Master Valo is the epitome of the anti-virtues, and I support that.
Indeed.
Where the hell is my lock picking?
And I don't know why he doesn't like kill me all the time. I don't know. Gorn is working on leads meeting and general business.
Business. He's working on that business.
Yeah. Hutch is working on standing banners and map review and pipe organ.
Pipe organ?
Well, he wants to smoke the pipe.
I got your pipe.
Smoking the ganja.
Are you sure about that? Leads meeting.
POT.
Yeah. Lord British working on leads meeting and Jira's and map review. And then Sasha is working on general business and meetings and marketing campaign. And it seems like there's only like a 12-second delay on my stream.
Is that marketing campaign? Everybody's still waiting, and we know it hasn't even kicked into high gear yet. So waiting for it. Waiting for it.
Yeah.
Wait for it. When are we going to see it?
I'm waiting for the floodgates to be
game.
unleashed. Yeah. Although this release was so bad that I don't know if you'd want
I know. Well, you know, listen, you know, is with every, every task you have little downfalls, and out of all the releases, all 53 we've been through, we've been through some rough patches, but this isn't as bad as some others. So let's just keep it at that. Remember the patch where we started doing this thing called sitting on a lot because we couldn't even move, or at least I couldn't even.
Well,
move.
no, wait. That wasn't me that couldn't move. That was you.
Until you upgraded. Did I just say that?
You couldn't even jump until you updated your video card.
Well, I could jump. I could just not jump in a fashion that made any freaking sense. But that's.
Yeah. Then after that, we do have NFG Scott working on some projections.
He's projecting that will be less.
Something's going to happen
next release.
Yeah. The Dork Star working on leads meetings and live stream questions and weekly update and map review and partner meetings.
Yeehaw.
Yep, and that's what they're working on, according to yesterday's stand-up notes.
Spiff, I got you, babe. You got a song request, man. Oh.
No. That was a song request for Zeke.
Ah.
Oh, yeah, I thought there was a song request for Spiffy out there.
Yeah, I have to go find it, download it, convert it, and then play it.
There we go.
What was the request?
I got you, babe.
I got you, babe. Sonny and Cher.
But at the same time, you need to dress like Cher. So you need to wear that tape thing that she wore on the deck of that ship.
If I knows it, I don't know it.
Yeah, that song, yes.
Let me guess, you can turn back enough time with enough duct tape.
Well, apparently.
Absolutely, you can. You can pull everything back at that point.
Kate said she knew it. I don't know it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, moving right along is what do we want to do for a couple of minutes here? What else we got in the news that we got to tell these boys and girls about? Of course, yes, Double XP ending tomorrow. That's right. So don't forget if you
until it comes back for release 54.
For 2 whole weeks. That's right. Thanks to you guys.
But we'll have crafting XP.
Yes, and this time, for those of you guys and gals who are crafters out there, that's definitely something we should probably tell them, which is start saving all your goods now and don't do nothing crafting-wise, if you can, leveling-wise, until next release, because, man...
That's right. Start growing wheat now.
Yeah.
Start saving the nudes.
Oh,
that's right.
The dragons are going to be coming out tonight at 7 p.m. in the town of Dead Horse, a player-owned town. Yes, so you will be beating a dead horse with no XP from those dragons and no drops. But at the same time, you do get to assist in the performance testing of.
So make sure
lots of people actually fighting in a scene instead of just standing around.
Make sure you show up at Snell's Bluff, because more likely than not it'll get moved again. But anyway,
Snell's Bend.
Snell's Bend last night.
And if you're having performance issues, don't worry. Laz has got a little blue pill that you can take.
That's right. And don't forget to talk to Darcy, Paxlayer, and Ardoris about that.
I prefer the purple pill.
Yeah, you know what pill you really prefer?
The little purple microdot pill. That's right.
No. Nope.
Double barrel.
Oh,
we're going to hell.
You know what I'm talking about too. I hope.
I don't. I don't know. Actually, I am envisioning something bad. But yeah.
Just do a Google search for purple microdot. That's all you should do.
Purple helps if I spell purple micro dot.
Okay, Google. Purple microdot.
Yeah. What? Oh, disco blotter. Is that what you're talking about? Some acid?
Yeah, mescaline.
You do realize that I have never even smoked pot.
I know.
So
just because you haven't smoked it doesn't mean you don't know every 1980s reference, every joke there is.
I don't. Yeah, I lived with a bunch of people smoking pot and doing lines of coke and everything else.
Yeah.
Even had to pick up one guy from jail for it.
This is why I miss Led Zepp. Led Zepp would have been all over that one. Led Zepp
remember, if it weren't for the joint, that Kevin Smith had smoked, he'd be dead right now. So
that's right.
That joint saved his life.
That's right. Absolutely.
I'm still looking for the Lord British Illuminati picture from Times Square.
He's got to be the whole show. Let's see if Jack finds it before the show ends today.
No, the answer is going to be no, because it's like I've got 15 minutes, but right now you're supposed to be talking about something else. So.
Well, I know. I'm giving an extra minute or so there for you to go ahead and maybe find that before we get to said segment, but apparently that's not going to happen, so we're just going to have to move it right along. Hey, Black Knight from the Clan of the Wolf joining us on set here today. How you doing? Yay, Clan of the Wolf. That's right.
The sacred cow.
But yes, we should be talking about the NBNN Shroud of the Avatar app out there in the Google Play Store, the Apple iTunes Store, and the Amazon App Store. That's right. We've got you covered on all 3 platforms for all your electronic devices. So don't get fooled by those apps that only have one platform or the other platform. Or, well, if they don't have a platform, they ain't got an app. So anyway, never mind. If you want to take Shroud of the Avatar with you on the go, when you go or wherever you go out to your local app store, download a copy. It's absolutely free. And, of course, you'll get all sorts of things to keep you occupied. You can read the NBNN Daily Britannian, published 7 days a week with news from Shroud of the Avatar and beyond. You can check out the forums. You can hit us up on social media. You can listen to the radio stations, and there's a handful of them out there, folks. You can come join us in Discord. You can shop the marketplace. You can browse some of the other local guilds and market sites, all sorts of links and information, podcasts, and of course the daily calendar. If you want to see what's happening in today's news in and around Novia, go to the NBNN community calendar, hosted on nbnn.info, and brought to you every day by Hometown Hero. Save 20% when you check out at hometownhero.com. Use the promo code NBNN for all your vape juice needs. That's right. Yay.
Don't know what you're talking about. Although I don't have any Hometown Hero juice. Okay, but don't forget that NBNN calendar is on the nbnn.info website. Click on the calendars button, and you can go there and look at that thing and realize that it is an aggregate of all of the available Google public calendars, and you can actually uncheck calendars that you don't want to see. Kind of like I just unchecked the Shroud streamers, because that's a whole lot of names. But yes, if you have a Google public calendar, or if you want to add events to the NBNN Shroud community calendar, you need to email that guy, news@nbnn.info. Eventually he'll do something with it. Probably nothing. And I might read out your events, especially if you tip my tip jar, that thing over right in the middle between us.
Put a couple coins in that tip jar over there.
Yeah, and then I'm more likely to read things out. Monday through Friday, all times on the community calendar are actually Central Time in the real world, but we prefer to refer to it as Nude Britannia time.
Indeed.
Yeah, Monday through Friday. You need to tune in your ether amplifiers to Radio Free.
Snake-licking, dirt-eating, inbred, overstuffed, ignorant, blood-sucking, dog-kissing, brainless, dickless, hopeless, heartless, fat-ass, bug-eyed, stiff-legged, spotty-lipped, worm-headed sack of monkey shit he is!
I don't even know what the fuck that was.
Shit!
Hallelujah! Holy shit! Where's the Tylenol? I love that fucking thing.
Radio Free Britannia for two idiots interpreting the news, so you don't have to. A little show called Lunch with us.
That's right. Never know what's gonna happen on this show.
No script whatsoever.
Hey, while you're out at Walmart, Julian, please. I need an outfit just like that for tonight.
That was from.
Don't forget, you can always plug in one more string of lights. 7 o'clock on Radio Free Britannia. We do have the 70s at 7. At 8 o'clock, that's followed up by the time to get your ear holes probed. Yeah, that's right. The doctor is in. DJ Eclipse Maiden is going to be doing some unmedicated schizophrenia part 1.
She's back from down under. Maybe she'll have some
she's come up for air from down under.
That's right.
Yeah. In game, you do have Striker Sparhawks Happy Hour because that is Laz's favorite event of the week because it is also known as
Spend Sparhawks Gold.
And you too can find a little bit of some free drinks at Striker Sparhawks Happy Hour because you know what? Realistically, the best lesson that you can ever learn from D&D is that all great adventures begin in the pub.
And Striker supports social drinking. He also sometimes supplies a free teleport scroll for the ride home so you don't get injured on your travels home after imbibing.
Oh.
Sometimes.
If he was using my teleports and recall scrolls, I mean, you would be guaranteed not to fizzle. But yes, don't forget 10 p.m. Final event of this hump day is going to be on Radio Free Britannia, and that is the Record Room.
The Record Room. That's
for this calendar for May 9th.
Yeah, we may have some new old programming coming to the radio, but stay tuned for those announcements. We're working on that.
Yeah.
Some of you may be interested, some of you maybe not, but we'll find out. Till then, just stay tuned to NBNN because you're watching Lunch with Laz and Jack right here on NBNN.info. You're tuned into Twitch TV/Synesis, Twitch.tv/NBNN News, watching and replays on YouTube, listening on the radio. We love you guys and we appreciate you all. If you want to become a supporter, don't forget you can go to any of our websites, click on the donate buttons there. You can cheer live while we're streaming, or not live, in bits. What else can you do? You can become a patron, go out to patreon.com and patreon.com/NBNN, of course, and become a monthly supporter. And if you're an Amazon Prime user, you guys get a monthly subscription that you can use to sub to your favorite streamers. That's us guys, and we'd appreciate them if you use them on our streams. So don't cost you nothing, and it gives a couple extra coins in our pockets, and we'd greatly appreciate it if you do that for us. So go ahead and become a sponsor today. We'd love you guys, and of course it keeps us bringing you the news, lets us know you love what we're doing for you. Of course, the Airy Fund. Become a supporter today and play for a cause. TheAiryFund.org, bringing you the latest in community causes and charity fundraising events, helping save the world one game at a time. Yay, how about that one? SodaCon Austin 2018 tickets are on sale. VIP tickets, 9 left. Last count I hear, Zeke, is that right? I don't know.
Yeah, there's 9.
9 left. That's right. 9 VIP tickets left. And of course, tickets, regular tickets are on sale as well. Gonna be a great event. Don't forget, ticket sales prices go up the closer we get to the event, so buy your tickets now. Hometown Hero, get your bottle today. We got a new flavor, a bunch of new flavors coming out in a new line I'll be telling you about shortly. Lewis tells me that we're going to be getting a shipment sometime later this week, hopefully by week's end, and looking forward to that. What do you think, Wayne? Have you seen the rollout of the new Hometown Hero line yet?
I saw a post about it. I thought it looked pretty interesting. Something about a strawberry watermelon that was in there.
A couple interesting flavors, and of course we'll keep you updated on that. But if you're a vapor and you want to get some discounts on your vape juice, there's a whole line of great juices available out there from Hometown Hero. And they're a local Austin bottler, a manufacturer, small batches, small-time guys locally. They hire local artists, and of course they give back to the veterans as well. And of course, if you want to save a little money making that purchase, use the promo code NBNN. You'll save 20% off when you purchase from hometownhero.com. Coilmore Wands. Arius Coilmore for those custom wands. Any sales coming up, Arius?
Well, not specifically sales. I do have some discounted prices for those that don't know. I'm now a chain, and I've opened up a second store over in Crossroad Alleys. And you can find the Coilmore Wand shop there directly in the center as you come into town. You can't miss it. Look for Sylvia Coilmore, and all of those wands are on a bit of a discount at the moment. And in fact, I stocked 5 new wands on that store alone last night.
Very cool.
Awesome.
Scrota's music service. If you're looking for a wandering bard to come around, follow you around, and play some music, play them buffs, play your party, go check out Scrota's music service on shroudmarketplace.com. The Britannian Mining Company wants you to come sing karaoke with Zeke. That's right. Now, Zebs, BMC wants you to become a proud member. If you're looking for a guild and you're looking for a bunch of miners and people who like to get down and dirty and get into the game, check out the Britannian Mining Company. If you're a crafter looking for goods, go down to Black Rock Cove and check out all the services and goods available down there. Located in the Quell region right next to the town of Exeter, and conveniently located to the Elysium and Exeter mines. RelicsByRill.com for all your licensed Shroud of the Avatar swag. If you're looking for t-shirts, you're looking for hats, you're looking for patches, you're looking for the NBNN I Love This Shit bumper sticker, old school, go to RelicsByRill.com and you can get your hands on that. You want a new one, you can become a patron, or you can go to nbnn.info, get your hands on the new one, folks. That's right. We got bumper stickers. We got t-shirts. We got hats. We don't have patches, but Relics by Rill's got that stuff. And if you want to check out Relics by Rill's Shroud of the Avatar swag, use the promo code NBNN when you check out. You'll save 10% off your purchase at relicsbyrill.com. And, of course, shroudmarketplace.com, the place to go for virtually anything you can think of. If you're looking for it, it's probably for sale on Marketplace. If it's not for sale, shout out, and we'll see if we can find somebody who will put it up for sale for you.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And it's like, you know what's awesome about Shroud Marketplace? Besides the fact that over 100 registered vendors, and each vendor is responsible for setting their own prices and maintaining their own inventory. So it's like as soon as an order is generated, they get paid and they deliver the items, and then boom, you know what? Everything is done, and it's an awesome thing. And
look at
anything
that.
and everything.
Suet.
Our Doris Rolot, the greenhouse setup, the Suet. Yeah, I mean it's like 1,000 Suet. You've got all kinds of stuff, potions of immediate health.
Chessboard, tabletop chessboard. I mean,
yeah.
That's what you need.
For those of you folks who missed the Death Bunny pictures, somebody's got a whole set of those out there. Wow, that's a...
Oh, yeah, the paintings and tapestries.
Yeah. Cheap littering. That is cheap,
it's like all kinds of great stuff.
I love the competition. That ring was selling $75-$80 last week, and now it's this one somebody selling it for $50. So I love the competition. That's for sure. Because it keeps the prices honest, folks, and you'll actually see that here. Unlike on the forums where it's, hey, I'm selling this, make me an offer, and you don't know whether anybody ever makes an offer or not. And of course,
and there is that ability to actually, if you're a vendor, you can actually allow people to make an offer, and then you get to accept it or reject it. And it's like, I know Laz accepted an offer for something the other day.
I use it all the time. I put a make me an offer on just about every single one of my items because, hey, if you want to haggle, I'll haggle. I mean, I've rejected my fair share of offers, but I've accepted quite a few of them as well. So you just never know. Make an offer. If you think a price is too high and you think you can shave a couple of dollars off while you're doing that, you can do that. And of course, if you really want to shave a couple dollars off, if you're shopping in Laz's store, there's a 10% off coupon if you use the promo code NBNN when you check out at my store, Weddings and More by Laz. That's right.
Then you see vendors, and then you see Weddings and More by Laz that go to the vendor store, and boom.
You plug that in on checkout, and you'll save money. tell you what, man, NBNN
all
saving you
kinds of
money
stuff.
all around, man. We're saving you over at Relics by Rild. We're saving you on the marketplace. We're saving you on your vape juice. I'm telling you. I mean, yeah. And we work for bits, literally. We work for bits.
Oh yeah, I need the bits. But anything and everything on Shroud Marketplace is available as long as it's not a bannable offense. Then you can put it up for sale. So
Indeed.
Do yourself a favor, register an account, and then click on vendor registration if you want to sell your stuff, and then you too can get paid. And that's accounts all the way to Game Gold, Crowns of the Obsidian. All the way to like tamed pets. I mean, tamed pets have sold on Shroud Marketplace as well as Dragonbone Thrones.
Oh my God!
Now, isn't that
awesome.
what
Awesome.
Omen was all panicked about this weekend? He lost his internet connection and
Yes,
sold a couple pets, and
he sold a pet, and
right
it's like,
off the bat.
oh yeah, yeah. So, but yeah, it took him a couple days to get that sorted.
If you
But he
want to
made
buy
up
a
for it.
duck, come see this guy. I've got him for sale. And of course, on a final note before we get out of here today, of course, I got to keep reminding you guys, Storm's Pets. You guys retweet out, I love Storm's Pets, tag NBNN, tag Shroud of the Avatar. You'll be entered to win a pet from Storm's Pets. Everything from the cute little duck. Huh?
Pretty much you'll win.
Well, you know, if they tweet.
Just do it.
It's a guaranteed win.
Guaranteed from the guy not giving away the Storm's pets.
You know, we got all these pets to give away, and nobody wants them. I tell you what, you know, I hate
go
when
ask
that happens.
for one of those new Dark Star Corpions.
Yeah, I mean, we got the Corpions, we've got the spiders. Again, we've even got the ducks. Quack, quack. But meanwhile, you know what time it is,
The
John?
bear. The bear dance is awesome.
Yes,
It's time for us to tell everybody.
get the
Thank you
dancing
for watching.
bear.
Thank you for hanging out with us. We couldn't do the show without you guys, and we do it for you. We love some
That's
of you
right.
more than others, especially B. Donham.
B. Donham today. That's right. Love B. Donham. That's right,
But
folks.
we gotta get
Thanks
outta
for
here.
tuning in. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Thanks for hanging out on the lot. We do appreciate it. We'll be back with more news, sports, entertainment, crazy wild happenings, the latest hijinks and shenanigans right here on NBNN tomorrow. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody.
Tamers.
We'll see you all tomorrow.
Suck it, miners.
Yeah,
Much like Stormy Daniels.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, if you're so good.
It's gonna get a little bit stormy.
Duck job. I haven't heard that in years.